feel like your point, like y'all point of view, the waiting time. You heard me from like Eminem, like just his content alone. Like I felt like, you know, the overshadow of that too. Like
Yeah.
y'all waiting to hear of his voice.
Yeah, the
And
allure.
probably like the
Like I said, it's the allure of Eminem. It's so big. I don't think people understand. He's international of all international artists there is. He dominated in the non-streaming era. He's dominating in the streaming era. That's like fucking 4 generations. Um, I didn't actually want to do this. So Ezmil and Stevie, right? They had a video call which I was present for when it aired. I was there, and I witnessed the whole thing. I didn't want to actually do it. I didn't want to do a reaction video on it, and I didn't want to give my thoughts on it, right? However, it's been asked by quite a number of people in our community, and I wanted to like address what was said and what was discussed, and from having interacted with all of you and having learned how much you guys love and respect Easy, and some of you love Stevie as well, but you were unhappy with the way he handles stuff. I have my thoughts on that, but so we're gonna watch this, and then I'm gonna give you my thoughts on it. I'll tell you where I kind of disagreed with Stevie on certain things. Yeah, so let's take a look at it.
You know what I mean? But like when I heard you was did a whole like diss record on me, like what the fuck? Like I'm a fucking fan, dog. Like I'm not like this real enemy is easy out here. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm on your side, dog. You feel me? Like he fucking shooting shots at me. I mean I take it.
I mean, I have something to say about that, but we'll talk about it when we get to that part in the video. There you go.
However stuff happens, just happens, you know.
Yeah, bro. So I mean, I go ahead and just acknowledge the elephant in the room, dog. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm telling you, when I woke up that day, my fucking
I gotta say, bro, I was spamming in chat like Eminem has not paid Easy yet, so Easy can fucking pay off his internet bills. What the fuck is this? You know, Dr. Dre needs to get involved. What is this quality? Like fucking 240p, bro?
phone going off. And more like fucking Ezmil fucking blasted you, dog. He ate your shit, son. Like he just bodied you. I'm like, what the fuck y'all talking about, bro? Like Ezmil coming after me?
He's trying his best to compose himself.
But I'm like, all right.
He's trying his best to compose himself because it's mad funny to him. And like, it's a little bit awkward, but it's really funny because he's in that place right now. He's in that place where he can affect change to Stevie, you know, and he knows that. He knows it.
All right. And we'll get into like the freestyle in a minute, bro. But I just want to put it out there.
Petty motherfucker.
You already
bro.
know just because the type of energy I was on when I hit you up. I was like, bro, right after I did the reaction, sent you the DM, and what I say? Said it's all love. Said it's all love, right?
Yeah.
Said it's all love, dog. You know what I mean? And
your opinion, and I have my opinion about your opinion.
Yeah.
But that's the good thing about like this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's entitled to have their opinion, and dog, and this shit brings us all attention, more attention, and you know what I'm saying? Just the competitive. Even I'm not a rapper and shit, dog, but it's just that whole energy.
Nah, you're sweeping it under the rug. Like let's get to
about
it.
this rap shit gets everybody's eyes on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why.
I'm gonna clarify. I love Stevie. I need you guys to know that I love Stevie. I think Stevie has done a lot for the culture, in terms of the YouTube scene and the hip hop scene on YouTube. He's done a lot for it, and he gives shine to a lot of like dope artists. So I have a lot of respect for him in terms of a content creator. I really do. I really do. I'm not saying this just to say it. I really do. I respect him a lot. Right? His work ethic is second to none either. At the same time, on a brother to brother level, I feel like he fell short in so many places, and that's what we're gonna talk about.
bro, cause like you've been doing your thing too, cause like in some way, some form, like you have your takes and you're not afraid to, throw that jab out the,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
So,
Yeah, yeah. Um, but all right, we'll just go straight, good cut straight to it, bro. So as far as me, cause when I heard the freestyle, dog, outside like the latter part, like the last part you did before you started speaking in your mother language and shit, I thought all that shit was for me. So I'm just gonna address that. Like, what about what I said as far as my opinions on your verse and the realest got you tight? Like, what was it that set you off?
um, for me to be honest, bro, it's just like in light of me as a person, like I looked up to this YouTube thing, and you know,
Bro, this is awkward for him. You know why? Because this is on the internet, right? And it's airing, and a lot of people are seeing it and watching it, right? Easy is in a massive spot right now, right? He's under a fucking microscopic fucking lens right now. You know, you can't be fucking saying some shit like, you know, I looked up to you. I mean, you can't say it, but you know what I'm saying. Like, it's two different areas, you know. Like, end of the day, Stevie is just a YouTuber, you know. He might be a personality, but is not as big as Easy is. At least right now, like he's probably the biggest thing in the hip hop space right now at this moment, because Eminem is right next to him. Dr. Dre is right next to him. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is massive, massive. That shit is global, global. You know what I'm saying? So you can't come out like just like that and say, you know what, bro? I looked up to you. And to watch you not rock with me, and to watch you like, even if you didn't rock with it, rock with the fucking track or whatever, for you to go out on air and review the track like as if I did nothing on the track, which is not true, by the way. You did really, really fucking phenomenal on the track, right? Was it bar heavy? No, it wasn't. But will the track be good without Eminem? Absolutely, it would. That track is a banger with or without Eminem. You know what I'm saying? And I think Stevie said it too. I watched his reaction on it. Stevie said it too. So like, how do you go from that? How do you go from saying the track is still a banger without Eminem to saying, Eminem fucking put his dick in your mouth, put his nuts in your mouth or whatever. That shit didn't make sense to me at all. Like that switch up was like kind of crazy to me when I first watched it, and I couldn't really believe it, because Stevie show always showed love to Easy, always, like, and then it was just weird. It was just weird. The whole situation was weird, and I don't think Easy was gonna go outright and say it either, and I'm pretty sure Easy accepted this only to make sure this doesn't blow back on Stevie. He's gonna be fine. Like, Easy's gonna be fine regardless of what the situation brings to him. Like I said, it's two different stages.
like, and basically like your content at that time, like I was trying to get to y'all, you know what I'm saying? Because for me, not even knowing how to speak the language properly
Yeah.
was, yo, I gotta do something. So it, like, that threw me off, bro. Like, you not turning up to what I was saying.
Yeah.
I was saying, like,
Yeah.
that's on some.
Also, that didn't go over my head either. He very subtly put, you don't even fucking speak my language. How were you supposed to understand what I was saying? Like, I mean, obviously, like, there's some parts of the song which was like, that was like it, how do I say it? How did you turn up to all the songs where you didn't understand the language, that I was spitting in, but you didn't turn up to a track where I was like spitting in English? You know what I'm saying? Like, I caught that. I heard it even when he was saying it. Like, I heard it, and I don't know if Stevie caught that when Easy was saying it, right? And he's trying to say that it threw him off. like I said, like it threw him off because it was Stevie. Because I'm pretty sure if it was anybody other than Stevie or Fable or Ernest or fucking Knox, if it was and what's the No Life Shack, if it wasn't any of these people, I don't think you would have cared. I don't think you would have respected their opinions as much, you know? Like, there's this dude called Needle Drop. I don't know what the fuck is Fantano or something. If he had to say some shit, I don't think you would have cared. Because, like, the way some of these reactors react to his music, including myself, right? I've started forming bonds with people from the Philippines, you know? So it starts to feel like a family. It starts to feel like we're one. We're with each other, and I'm pretty sure he felt that way about him, but I don't think Americans are used to that shit. And that must have threw him off. Like, I thought you were my family, I thought you were my homie, like I thought you were my brother. Because if my brother or my sister drops a track, right, even if it's whack, I'm gonna say, in private I probably would say, yo, this shit was fucking whack, but in public I'm like, yo, this shit is hard. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the part that threw him off. And the track wasn't whack to begin with.
Crunch time lines, like what? Oh, you can't. What? It was wild to me.
Yeah.
That was.
It was wild to me too.
But was it just like it was just the fact that you thought I wasn't driving to your shit like I typically do? That's what got you in your bag?
Yeah, cause like, bro, you fuck with IDK and you ain't fuck with that. I was like, what? What is happening right now? What?
Yeah,
See,
but
you
I
brought it
see
up
that
again.
because I had to go back because the shit like the first of all I ain't take shit to fucking heart what you saying, bro. Because like when I listen to this shit, I'm like, all right, you know what I'm saying? This is his craft. This is what he passionate about. Like clearly it was something he wasn't jiving what the fuck I said, and it brought that animal out of him. But for me, it's like as a fan of Ezmil, bro. Like clearly you seen the reactions I've done to your shit. Like I fuck with you, right? And I've been a fan, and from what I recall from the reaction, I didn't say anything that was like tearing you down. I just,
Not
for
true.
me personally, I hold you to like a fucking standard, bro. And
See, that part, it felt like an excuse to me, you know, because you said you were a fan. I'm a massive J. Cole fan, right? Yeah, I'm a massive J. Cole fan. You will never hear me say that J. Cole is better than Eminem, or J. Cole will fucking put his nuts in Eminem's mouth. Because I'm a fan. I would never fucking say, like, I mean, Eminem would put his nuts on J. Cole's mouth or whatever. I would never say it. It's just not possible. Even with you guys, right? If I ask you to choose, right? If I ask you to choose, and let's say you guys are fans of Ezmil, right? If I ask you to choose between, like, Ezmil, Morissette, SB19, and whichever artist you guys fuck with, right? You're not gonna belittle one person to make the other person look better, you know, because there's a lot of like layers to it. There's a lot of like there's a lot of things involved. There's a lot of like laterals involved there, because it's not only your the Filipino pride thing. It's how much you related to the person's story and their come up. And I'm not only talking about Easy, I'm talking about Morissette or SB19, whoever you guys rock with, right? You would have when you're a fan, you can't really belittle the artist that you're a fan of and their work. You just can't do it. So that's why it felt like an excuse to me.
and I never said your shit was whack. I praised you. Like matter of fact, I did a whole reaction to my reaction of that because I wanted to see exactly what the fuck I said.
From what I heard, I heard that he took down that video. I think he took down the video. I'm not sure. That was very respectful of him. But I'm just giving my thoughts.
Like sent Easy on this rampage and shit, and there was one part. Like, all right, I was like, it was all right. I think this one part probably could have. I forgot I said it when this part. Where I was like, yeah, Eminem had dunked on you and shit, and had his nuts in your mouth. So I was like, okay, all right, maybe that set him off. You know what I mean?
No.
But that would make more.
See, this part, I think Easy was fucking just trying to. Obviously, we all know Easy loves M, right? All of us know. But Easy's also an MC. An MC is mad competitive, like extremely competitive. And easy denying that that he didn't get that didn't affect him is not entirely true. The part where he said Eminem dunked on you or whatever didn't entirely affect him is not true. Even though Eminem is the GOAT, he's still an MC. I mean, it would have affected him in a little, in a small itsy bitsy way, but he's playing it off though, because it is the internet. He can't go against like M fans either.
More sense to me because like outside of that, it's just constructive criticism. You know
Man,
what I'm saying?
I love
As far
Easy
as I'm
Smile,
concerned,
bro.
dog. You know what I mean? Like because you know,
Bro, I love to see joy in this boy's face, bro. I swear to God, bro. This dude deserves so much love and happiness and success, man. I love watching him smile, bro.
prior to this YouTube shit, like I wasn't really fucking with Eminem. You know what I mean? And YouTube brought me in and got me to the point where like I think Eminem is a goddamn GOAT. But even with him, even with my perspective of him being the GOAT or one of the GOATs of this bitch, I still hold him to a higher standard. And if he falls short of that, I'm gonna hold him accountable. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah, but you wouldn't say like this person dunked their nuts in Eminem's mouth. You would never say that if you're a fan. Like you just won't. You can hold people to a higher regard and still be respectful. You know, you can say, okay, like take. I was reacting to certain songs with Easy, and certain songs did. I was respectful while I was criticizing. I mentioned that okay, this one it wasn't that bar heavy. It wasn't up to the mark or whatever. You can be respectful while still being while still critiquing the artist's work, because at that point you're not only disrespecting the person's artistry, you're disrespecting that person, which ties into their character as well, like because it's they're people too. Like they're not objects, you know what I'm saying? Like they're not objects. They have feelings, they have emotions, they're real fucking people,
it's just my opinion too. Like a lot of motherfuckers said you went crazy and shit, but like when it comes to cause I heard like for me when you in your bag and then what made more sense to me is that like I saw the interview you had with a radio show, and you gave the backstory of like how y'all put the verse together, and I come to find out you had that verse written before Eminem even got on. You know what I'm saying?
See, that's another thing. If Easy and M had to sit together in the studio and they had to work on the beat together, and then write their verses right there after making the beat together, I guarantee you Easy would have come up with ways to compete with Eminem on the track. I put my fucking life on that shit. This dude is nuts. He can do it too. I mean, I'm not saying he can. Let's not go there, okay? Let's not go there. I'm not saying he can, pole vault over Eminem. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying like he can get there. There's a bar there with M. There's so much allure to Eminem that he has to break all that and get there. He can do that. He's capable of doing that, and I'm very, very, very sure of that.
And that made all the sense in the world to me. Cause I'm like, bro, I was like, out of all these motherfuckers out here that's rapping, dog, Ezmil can like goddamn swing, or at least make it like, okay,
I agree.
He's here. He's fucking making it debatable, like swinging with Eminem and shit. You know what I mean?
I agree.
And anytime
I think Stevie's being genuine about that too.
on track with Eminem is gonna be like, they gonna hold you like I did. I hold you to a fucking.
For me, I feel like y'all point of view, the waiting time. You hear me from like Eminem, like just his content alone. Like I felt like, the overshadow of that too. Like y'all waiting to hear of his voice.
Yeah,
and
the allure.
probably like the
like I said, it's the allure of Eminem. It's so big. I don't think people understand. He's international of all international artists there is. He dominated in the non-streaming era. He's dominating in the streaming era. That's like fucking 4 generations, bro. You know what I'm saying? Easiest to compete with 4 generations of artistry on one track, on his first track. Like, you gotta cut the dude some slack. That's so dumb. Like,
of me being around, and then his like long ass pause. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I felt like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
But no, I can't speak for everybody else. I can only like voice what
They're bullshitting, bro.
my feeling was about it, bro. And I know.
Now I know for a fact you were looking forward to Eminem's what is it called? Like portion of the song more than Ezmil's portion of the song, right? I'll be honest, I was looking forward to Eminem's portion of the song more than Ezmil because I didn't know who Ezmil was back before I heard Realist. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to lie about it. I don't have to pretend to be something, right? Like you knew about both of them, you know, and there's a possibility that, you know, you probably expected Easy to go crazy or whatever, but I don't believe for a single moment that you expected you were looking forward to Easy as a part of the song more than Eminem's part of the song. That's what he's referring to. So let's call a spade, you know?
I know Easy got it in his bag for at least for me personally, but okay. All right, like Easy out here goddamn punch it with M. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that you had wrote that verse before Eminem had even got on makes all the sense in the world. Like if you had wrote that verse during the time M wrote that verse,
see,
I think your verse would have been a whole lot different.
That's what I'm saying. So he knows it too. Yo, this is what happens when passion and love for the art clashes. You know. Like sorry, love for a specific artist clashes. See, I know Stevie is very passionate about hip hop. I know that, right? And his love for artists is different. Like his whole channel blew up like crazy after he got into the greatness of Eminem, you know? And are you telling me that subconsciously hasn't like, you know, fit into his psyche? Like, come on, man.
If that's why, if you actually heard the song anytime the past again, that's why you could see on the second verse. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like tone change and like choices and flow pattern. Because I finally found out that it was him. I had first verse, the first hook. Then found out, damn, wrote the second verse. Then hook, alright, do what you do, go.
Yeah.
Man.
But like I said, I took it as a compliment for me personally, bro. Like if Easy getting this fucking mad at me for fucking having an opinion, bro, like that means you like respect what I do. You know what I'm saying? That's how I took at it. And
Keeps bringing it back there, like he wants to fully dead the subject, so he's trying to bring it back. I mean, but I get it though, because it affects him. No, because it puts like a bad light on him, and I think he was more upset about the fact that he was put in the same category and box as the other people that I won't mention. The other people mentioned in the track were they're actual scum of the earth people. You know what I'm saying? And I think that part of the idea is what like fucked with him more. You know?
And vice versa, bro. Like if I was to put myself in your shoes, like bro, like motherfuckers have expectations of Easy. You know what I'm saying? And I already knew like the stands that you was gonna fucking go crazy on me, but like when I heard you did a whole like diss record on me, like what the fuck? Like I'm a fucking fan, dog. Like I'm not like this real enemies are Easy out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm on your side, dog. You feel me? Like he fucking shooting shots at me. I mean I take it. Like I sacrifice myself to have that dog come out. You know what I mean?
No, you don't sacrifice yourself. He took it. Like he did that. You know, he didn't ask for like. He just came and took it. Okay, I'll tell you what I mean by that. Right? Like Stevie's trying to say like, oh, you know, I'll just sacrifice myself. But like, what else can you do? What else can you do other than like take the hit? Nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. He's a good dude, bro. I'm not like hating on him. I love this guy. I really do. But like, he believes in you know, holding people accountable. So I'm holding him accountable now. You know, it's not my job, but it's just my thoughts. I'm a nobody to him. It's whatever.
I'm on your side, fam. You feel me?
Wait, hold on. Cheers to that. But I guess in terms of like me throwing jabs at you, I'm gonna throw one your way. Hold on. I'm curious though, bro. Though a fight, man. A fight.
Yeah, bro. I did a whole
So petty.
video about
He's so petty.
like my experience with that shit, bro. And I mean,
I don't
just
think like the day I was probably too busy. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then I watched like a little bit. Like, damn, bro, I was so upset.
yeah.
Bro.
I was upset too, but like if you, there ain't no excuses, bro. I mean, there are excuses, but at the end of the day, like I didn't get what I wanted to get done. I'm gonna get back in the fucking ring, goddamn ASAP, dog. But like moral of the story is, dog, I got in my head and I blacked out and I wasn't thinking right. You know what I'm saying? So like if you've never been in the ring before, it's kind of hard to like relate to it. Like I beat myself. Like that motherfucker didn't beat me. I beat myself. Like I saw black. I wasn't doing anything that I had been training for, so I feel like I let myself down, let all my fucking fam down, my camp down, and all that shit, bro. But I'm gonna get back in there, dog. You know what I mean?
Come on, bro, Stevie. You were talking mad shit too. Like I was so amped up for the fight. Like I was so ready for you to knock him out because you said, you know, your girl could knock him out. You know, so I was like so ready, and then you know, that shit happened.
Oh, thinking that inside the ring?
Nah,
Is
so
that-
cause like what? Cause the dude, I don't even like mention and. Bro, the worst part about that situation is that clown is part of my narrative, bro.
You
like
chose
he's a
it.
fucking clown. He's a clown, and he's part of my fucking narrative, dog. I hate that shit. That shit eats me alive, dog. You know what I mean? And if you saw my response to how I felt about the fight, the video I dropped, like the first time I was put on the canvas is because the motherfucker stepped on my foot, but I knew
I don't know about all that.
I zoomed in on when that shit happened, bro. Like this motherfucker 6'5", 250 stepped on my foot, so I'm trying to back up. That's why I went down. But it looked
Excuses. But there's no excuses. But there are excuses.
like I got knocked down. So once that shit happened, I'm like, oh fuck. It looks like to the world this motherfucker just put me on the goddamn ground and my fucking head was gone. At that point, I was toast, right? And so I just
that point in terms of like your video, I heard up until that point, like when you said like, damn, that's crazy, like the like the situational, like, you know, change and like your thought in terms of like in a fight, you know, situation, and that's, man.
Well, but bro, you fucking win some, you lose some, dog, and you know what I mean, like that's part of my narrative, dog. But the revenge tour is gonna be that much sweeter, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I hope it is,
like,
bro. Good luck.
I'm gonna come back at it, dog. But that ain't what this is about, bro. But when I had that fight, when I fight again, bro, when I fight again, you gotta pull up, dog.
It's love right there. It's love
I'm
right
probably
there.
gonna fight like maybe December, January sometime. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna test the abdomen. Let's see.
Hey, what the fuck?
What's up, dog? What's up, man? What's up, man?
Alright. Yeah.
Yeah, but what else was I gonna say, bro? What was I gonna say? Oh, real shit, dog. Well, hey, I don't know if you're gonna mention them by name, but the people in the comments told me you was throwing jabs at other people in the songs too, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to mention?
It's like-
do you want to mention their names?
It's no names.
No names.
Because
It's not because of fear. It's because they get too much shine now if he mentions them. That's why he doesn't mention names. It's good, smart.
because of what I heard, I knew that was probably gonna happen, dog. But from what I heard, who you was talking about, like the people that you threw jabs at, is motherfuckers I don't fuck with. You know what I mean? So like that was the worst. That I don't know. After I cut the camera off, and then I want you to tell me he was talking about after we record this. I don't want to get in that juice, but the fact that I think I know who you were talking about, bro, and I don't fuck with them. So then it's like, bro, that was the probably the most disrespect that I felt from this freestyle, is that I was associated with these.
I didn't take it to heart though, you know. My man fucking going back and forth about everything he's saying. Like,
clowns from Easy, bruh. I was like, fuck what he talking about. It's just the fact that I'm associated with these motherfuckers, bro. Because I'm not a hater, dog. I'm not a hater. I'm not a troll.
that I know. I know he's not a hater. I know he's not a troll. But I don't know. I think the problem he has is just he's just not well spoken, or he's not well articulated. He can't articulate himself well, you know. But I think everything that he wants to say is in his head, and he tries to get it out, and he just says some random shit.
Oh, I fuck with Easy. I may talk a little shit, dog, but I hold Easy up here, bro. Like,
Very
you
open
one of
about
the
it, though.
nicest young motherfuckers out here doing it. You know what I mean? And to know that this motherfucker put me in a goddamn fucking soup with these clowns, like, bro, for real?
I told you
That
that.
was the
That hurt
motherfucking
him.
thing about me, dog. Like, come on, bro. You know what I mean?
When so from that's it, bro. Like, it's just crazy because, you know, I would say I relate, in a different light. You know what I'm saying? Like, in terms of people attaching themselves to, like, you know, the ride and making a hell of a lot of, you know, mayhem for them, even more, just because they try to, like, make it seem it's, like, you know, all sweet and, you know what I'm saying? So for me, I don't want to say no names, but I feel you.
Yeah,
I feel you.
yeah. And that makes me think about another thing, though, because
We talking
like,
about
at the end of
H-bomb?
the day, bro, like, this is all, it's all fun and games. It's cool. Like, I don't give, like, we cool, dog. Like, I have no hard feelings and shit. But the fact that the most glaring thing to me outside of this shit, like, realistically, like, you know what I'm saying, trying to give you game, is that, like, it's just constructive criticism from me. You know what I mean? And my constructive criticism puts you in your bag. Like, made you feel a way to, like, address me in a fucking diss record, dog. And real shit, I ain't really said nothing like that for
Homie just said, like, I made you tap into your greatness. Come on, bro.
compared to, like, real trolling shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, especially with you attached to M now, and you got the fucking magnifying glass on you that much fucking more, bro. Like, you gonna have to get some fucking thick ass skin, dog. Like,
But like, if you know all this, if you know that he has a magnifying glass on him because he's attached to Eminem, then why would you say something like Eminem fucking dunked on him and put his nuts in his mouth? Come on, bro. How does it look for somebody who's just signed to the label, right? And like you say, and you were someone who loved this music and adulated him at every turn, and then you say that on their first collab, like, come on, bro. See, that's where you lose me.
if it takes a fan of you, someone that's in support of you, just, you know what I'm saying, like, I fuck with Easy, but this wasn't it. And this is an opinion, dog. I wasn't talking shit, you know what I'm saying? And they got you feeling away. Like, what's gonna happen when somebody really, like, man, fuck this motherfucker, he trash, like, fuck what he talking about, you know what I'm saying? What's gonna happen then, dog?
Said I'm gonna knock him out.
You know what I'm saying?
See, but that's the thing though, Stevie. If it was not the few people that he genuinely fucks with, not the few people that he thinks are in his camp or part of his camp or brothers to him, or some people who elevated his growth in some way, shape, or form. If he didn't have the respect for those people, I don't think he would have cared. It was you. That's why he cared. You seem to be missing that point. Like, why are you missing that point?
You feel me though?
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, I mean, I guess like I got my skin thickened already by a lot of the things. So that's not even regards to like what all this internet stuff, like how we even came about going how, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just like, for me, I hope the best for everyone, you know? And I just want everybody to turn up, you know what I'm saying? And, yeah, I just want, and you not turning up there was just like
But that's interesting though, bro, because it's like,
Bro, he's saying you, not everybody. Holy shit.
if someone just is not vibing with your shit or fucking with your shit,
It's not
they the
someone,
enemy at that point.
bro. It's not someone. It's you. He's talking about you, Stevie Knight. He fucks with you. He rocks with you. He's talking about you. Oh my god.
Because they didn't like it. They're not vibing with your shit the way you think they need to.
Uh, for a lot of the reasons that I have been like, where I came from, the Philippines.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, to be honest, like a lot of like
Yeah.
from where I came from, like I take things with a grain of salt, but not too far to where I like let it, downplay.
Nah, you ain't
where I
taking shit.
feel like
You ain't taking shit with a grain of salt, motherfucker. You trying to clap back, motherfucker. You ain't taking shit with a grain of salt. You taking
Nah,
shit.
see, but you're saying that because you just got dissed. You know what I'm saying? If I don't know if you know his life. I don't know if you did some research on his life. He's had a very hard life, and his come up is very inspirational. And I feel confident in saying that he definitely has thick skin, because like homie, fucking the first time I listened to one of his tracks that was not realist. Like he seemed like a hood rat, like he knows, like he's moving with Crips and shit. Obviously, he's gotta have thick skin if he's moving with them. Come on, bruh.
You taking a boulder to the face. This motherfucker not fucking with my shit. Then fuck this motherfucker, dog. That's the type of time you on, bruh.
This is nice. I love to see them both
If you
smile.
fucking with me, then fuck you, bruh.
Yeah, basically, it just
He
had
said
to be
basically,
like
yeah.
that for a lot of the times in my life when I wasn't even here in the States. So I'm just glad that, however we came across to each other, whether like your opinion and my opinion on the board, hey, we keep it rolling.
Yeah. But we was already. I mean, I don't say we was cool, but we was already like in communication before this, dog. I don't want to make it. I don't want to make the world. I don't want to make the world think that this beef brought us together, dog. Like you knew about me before. Like you already knew I was fucking with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
And you already.
He's so fixated on controlling the narrative. Like, man, okay. See, this. I don't know if he is trying to like get the situation over with, or control the narrative in a way where it just doesn't affect him. I don't know. I hope it's just sorted, bro. I gave you guys my thoughts about all of this. I think he's a good guy, and I think he just like spoke out of his ass, and I think they made up. That's it. I don't know. I feel like if I start dissecting this way too much, like I'll become a fucking psychoanalyst, a psychotherapist, and it's dumb.
Fucking with you.
But shit, not after that goddamn freestyle, motherfucker. What you talking about? I'm
Yeah,
like,
the
bruh,
freestyle came because you did some shit that you said some shit that sounded like you didn't fuck with him. Like, come on, bruh.
what the fuck? Like you go fucking turn a goddamn fan into a goddamn the scum of the earth, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But I get it though. I get it, dog. Like you sensitive about your shit. Like it's more. But real shit, I thought it was just like the nuts in your mouth that set you off. But if we're putting the nuts in your mouth that set you off, it was just you wasn't fucking with what I was saying. And like it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot more worse than. There's gonna be a lot more worse shit than that. You're gonna hear from other motherfuckers, bro. And then I heard like people in the comments were telling me.
Everything happened is like training, bro. I feel like everything that happened is just training me still to this day. You know what I'm saying?
Getting
Like
you
your
ready.
motivation. Like I just went back to BMT.
Yeah. I think motherfuckers in the comments was telling me that because I didn't listen to any other reactions to the realest. I didn't. I heard some after the fact because people were like sending me shit. That's irrelevant, but like I heard that people had a lot worse shit to say about your verse than I did, like with some like hateful connotation towards it. You know what I'm saying? Like
It popped up and I just let it all out there.
that. What I
Because to me,
that
like in life,
Go ahead. My
blessed.
bad.
I think I'm blessed, you know what I'm saying? In light of all my blessings, and like I don't want to have to deal with I feel like, you know, someone that I know I'm actually cool with to be like, you know, giving more like, you know, light to these haters that already do have like a bad opinion on me,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and I don't
Oh, so
be little,
so does
you
it?
know,
So it's
like
like
that.
so it's like so is it? So was it like you was getting negative feedback from the haters, and then you heard a fan say some hating shit too, and it was kind of like more of the same?
Mhm.
And I bet you your
And they
fucking, and
also,
I bet you your camp
yeah,
was gassing you too, though, huh? Like your fans and supporters and your team and all the motherfuckers was gassing you too.
yeah,
How?
yeah.
Yeah.
It
Damn.
gasses me. They knew
Homie
what was
flipped it on
going
the
on for me
audience. Like,
in
fuck.
the situation.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
Man.
Yeah. That fucking Eminem magnifying glass hit different, huh?
yeah. Mm.
That shit
How
hit.
do you feel about that, bro? I'm so curious. Cause like I know, like, you know, wait before me, like you've been on like his radar, not other than No Life as well. Like
Mm-hmm.
Shaq too. Like y'all, like how did that feel for you? I'm curious.
What and what What do you mean? In what context? How did what feel?
He just
Like
asked you.
you know, when the
Being
numbers
known to
started
Eminem.
coming, when like you know, and you felt like probably this was like you know the payoff for the hard work that you put in, like you
But
know,
the
for like the Eminem, like you know, and reactions and stuff.
but what payoff though? As far as you, as far as your collab with Eminem, is that what you're talking about?
No, no, no,
No,
like
he's talking about
just
Eminem being on Eminem's
the
radar.
plain being a person and handling like you know all these people's like you know talk.
It just mean like doing the reaction shit and then being a part of this whole Eminem wave and what it's turned into.
How is Easy so good at writing intricate fucking like bars and beautiful songs with emotion and stuff, and so bad at communicating? Like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, that's been a ride though, dog.
I,
That's been a
I
ride,
guess
bro.
God, when God gives you a lot of shit, he takes away something.
Um, bro, I owe a lot to fucking Eminem. I don't even know the motherfucker, dog. It was all organic too, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I started this reaction shit just based on the strength of I thought I could break bars down better than the motherfuckers I seen doing this shit, right? Start doing that shit just on
Let's talk
shits and
about
giggles,
bars.
and then
Let's talk about bars, yo. You know what I'm saying? Huh? Huh? Who that Indian professor? Huh?
people just started sending me shit to fucking react to, and it was fucking Lil Dicky, and it was NF. One thing I learned is that the white boys are in a bag about bars, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like white boys, they white boys run YouTube. That's what that's a fucking fact. They run YouTube, bro.
That's not true.
But like they are in their
That's only in the United States. You know what I'm saying? Like, India has 18% of the world population. You know what I'm saying? China has like fucking 16% or 17% of the world population. You guys have only 4% of the world population. So the white people running YouTube is the narrative is just so wrong. That's only United States. Globally, that margin is so small. Like it's very, very small.
they're in that bag about bars, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause it's education, it's English, it's literacy, it's a skill set, it's puzzles, it's pieces, it's all that shit. It takes like that's why I'm attracted to it. You know what I mean? Like you gotta be smart to do this rap shit.
Yeah, yeah, you do. But I don't know if I could like agree completely with like white boys ruling like YouTube, right?
Yeah, but like if 70% of 70% of the fucking viewers on YouTube are fucking white males.
never knew that statistic.
Yeah, bro. I know that Jordan Peterson let me know. I ain't know that shit either, bro. But it makes sense, bro. That's why. But it makes sense though because if demographically white.
Bro, fucking United States has this main character syndrome, bro. Such a main character syndrome. Oh my god, y'all give me a headache, bro.
Boys are white people are the majority wherever you fucking go, so it would make sense, right?
But no.
But with that being said, like, but
Not
and
from
then
where I'm from.
but like think about it,
See,
bro.
you said it too, not from where I'm from. Like these motherfuckers, they think they're the only fucking people in the world. Like God, bro.
Bro, like think about any demographic of hip hop in the United States, bro. Who purchases more hip hop than anybody?
You right. Nah, that I can't attest to. That I can't attest to.
And they support it and fucking wholeheartedly.
It's because hip hop is not big as it is in the United States. That's why. You know, hip hop, the flavor of hip hop in India is different. The flavor of hip hop in Philippines is different. So these artists are supported in their respective countries. And you never get to hear about it because the charts that you guys are talking about, they're not international charts. Global charts are never a thing, even with Spotify.
And they don't play about that shit, bro. And when I did my reactions, bro, I was reacting to like my shit. You know what I'm saying? So that means them white boys are watching my shit. It's like, all right, you like this shit? All right, when I'm gonna send you this motherfucker. I'm gonna send you this motherfucker. And then eventually I got to Eminem. And I wasn't checking for Eminem, bro. I was a stereotypical fucking black dude. Like, nah, I ain't fucking with Eminem. That motherfucker fucking corny ass white boy that fucking doing some fucking crazy raps. And then I fucking went down that Eminem rabbit hole. I'm like, bow, like this motherfucker will knock your fucking head off. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yo, so that's why I'm such an advocate of this motherfucker now, bro. And then it turned into all of this. You know what I mean? Just on the strength of fucking Eminem. But it's just at the end of the day, it's just the relationship. It's the relatability you have with people that ties all this shit together. That's what music is, bro. Like it's a form of communication that people can relate to that ties y'all to each other. And I'm just an extension of that. You know what I'm saying? Just like with you. Right? The reason I'm talking to you right now, because it's an extension of this fucking YouTube shit. Right? It goes full circle.
Yeah, because I was there with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like at that, I was right in my grandma's house. I remember, like, because I was trying to make a record, bro. I was doing my best I had, like, this cheap-ass laptop, and I just had a guitar. And I just dropped out of college. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And like a lot of the stuff I would get my head out of, like after watching Screwface Gene, you'll be there too. Like, you know, react to some Eminem.
Yeah.
And see, that just be me. And like when you listen to, I think it was Bad Meets Evil.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Bad Meets when he was like discussing about like Royce and I think it was Welcome to Hell or something.
Yeah.
I forgot.
That's a dope ass track.
That was just me, bro. And that back in the Philippines, man.
That's tough, bro.
Yeah, it comes full circle for you.
Yeah, full circle like a motherfucker, bro. It's. I mean, I'm sure you gotta say this shit now, but I think M is your favorite rapper, huh?
Nah, that's when it cut out. Anyways, so yo, listen. Those were my thoughts on that. But I want you guys to understand, I'm not doing this to extend this drama. I don't really want to be a part of it. I'm just giving you my honest thoughts about it as an outsider. I don't want you guys to go back and forth and argue this shit with anybody. Like, just don't do it. You know, there's no point, because all of us want him to want Easy to be successful and grow and receive a lot of love, praise, happiness, success, and all that stuff. So let's contribute to that. Whatever energy you think you're going to use to spend to debate this nonsense with somebody, right? Just don't do it. Use that energy to support him. Go open up YouTube and stream some of his stuff, like, or Spotify, stream some of his stuff. Do things like that, you know, like positively affect his growth, you know. But I think Stevie's a good dude. I keep saying this again and again. I just think he just misunderstood the whole situation, and he didn't even try to understand what was being said to him, but it's okay though. They made up. Let's just stop this whole thing with this. I wish them both peace, love, prosperity, and happiness in both their careers and their life. And I wish you guys all of that stuff too. You can you can share your thoughts with me if you want to. You can talk to me about it, but like let's not take it beyond that. Okay, let's not go and like argue with others. Okay. Tell me what you guys thought about the original video, and what are your thoughts on the original video, and what are your thoughts on my reaction to this, on my opinions about this. All right. I love you guys. I'll see you in a little bit with another video.